love yourself, do all this, do all that, but what if you can't find the strength to do that? And I'm telling you right now, you do have that strength inside you. If not, you won't be here listening to this. There's part of you that wants to get out of where you are right now, and that's okay. And that's okay, and that's a good thing. Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the Slime Podcast. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks so much for joining if you're new here. Today we're going to talk about when someone, discriminates you for having something that makes you unique. In my eyes, something like that makes you unique. In the people's eyes that we're talking about, it makes you feel like you're worthless, like you have no value. It makes you feel like, you're not worthy of love, you're not worthy of living, you're not worthy of anything that you're entitled to, just because somebody sees you in a way that they're not comfortable with. This is bollocks, because you are so unique, you are so beautiful, you're incredible, you have these beautiful things about you, whether they, what's the saying? Like, another man's trash is another man's treasure, If someone might see you as absolute, just worthless, no good, you have nothing, they make you feel like you have nothing worthy about you. Yet someone else, they will see you like they need to roll out a red carpet every time they see you. It's like make way, bow. They'll fill your life with such joy and they'll treasure you, because they can see something that another person can't. And normally it's a case of this person cannot see you for who you really are. They can't see the beauty in things because that's how they feel about themselves. They don't feel good about themselves, so they can only treat you in that way as well. So that really is horrible. It really is not okay. And yeah, 100% we can get caught up in this. But it is really good to practice, meditations and stuff. I was generally thinking about making this episode a meditation for, finding that self-worth, finding your value when it feels like it's actually been taken away from you momentarily because of the way someone's treating you. Damn. If you're watching this, if you're on my Instagram, I'm now making little video snippets. And this actually happened, this did happen to me. This happened to me. And I know there are other people out there who feel like this. It just happened to me recently. I had someone just make me feel like I had a weakness, make me feel like, I wasn't worthy. I wasn't, worthy of love. I was just a thing. I was someone. I felt judged, I felt really horrible. And I felt like a mess. I felt so messy. And if you're watching on my Instagram with the snippets, I probably have the worst hair. I spoke to my friend about it this morning and we both had mascara on our face. We were that last little bit. And I was for me, it's because I couldn't be bothered to take it off. I was just don't judge me. I was so down in the dumps. That's what the British people say. I was so depressed. I was just not okay. I could barely, I was like, oh, I really have to brush my teeth. Again, that's to get up and just to do that. And I noticed, I realized, I was like, oh my God, I just slept in the same clothes I was wearing yesterday. I was I didn't even notice. I was just so caught up in the way that I felt. and my head was so, I got it muffled because it just felt like it was a muffled, yeah, it just felt like there was a muffled cloud in there. It's just like static, and it's like I didn't know how I felt. Like I didn't know what to do. And I don't know if you guys follow this, but I suffer from Intrapersonal intelligence, yeah. So we all have our seven intelligences, and we're all good at we're all good. We all have, you know, just a bit. We all have them, and sometimes we don't. Sometimes we really struggle, and this is one that I suffer with. So what I did was, I was like, I'm not sure how I'm feeling, like, and I couldn't cry. I was like, I feel like I should cry about this, but I just can't. So I was like, okay, right. So what I did was I just literally, I have a diary. I wrote down my feelings. I was like, I need to clear this up. I need to understand what the fudge is going on because I can't understand. Like, I can understand. Sorry, no, I can't understand. But it was something that really took, you know, well, I don't know, binary. So, but it's okay to feel like, and I said I wasn't doing anything today, but it's okay if someone does make you feel like that. A great way is, yeah, to do meditation and realize that they actually don't have power over you. It's actually you're giving them that permission to make you feel the way that you're feeling. Okay? And if you want to write down some things to clear things up, if you feel like, especially if you feel like you're being gaslit, that's one thing. Someone can make you feel like that. If you feel like, someone's setting that like those flames up and you can't figure out what's correct or what's not, trust your instincts, write it down. Don't listen to what they said. If someone's doing that to you, no matter what, I don't care if you love them, get out because I swear to God, it's not a great place to be. It could only get worse. First that, then something else, and it's like, oh my God. Before you know it, you're like, I'm not even gonna tell you my sister's story, but she had an ex that did that. And yeah, that was a lot. That was really heavy. Um, but and he made her feel worthless. And I remember I actually saw a photo of her the other day, and she looked like it was shocking. It was shocking that we all didn't see that she was being abused. It was shocking. And, it's like, damn, I didn't even. It's one of those things you don't notice until you notice. Like, it's like, it's not too late because she's great now. She's doing so well for herself. But she stood up for herself. She didn't let him make her feel like he had done everything. Like he had done everything horrible that you could possibly imagine in a relationship to her. But she starts to see things clearly. It was like a going behind her back kind of thing. It was not. But I'm kind of straying. But what is important is that you start to see things clearly. And always, like, I always say, like, if you're a Harry Potter fan, I want to call him Dada Weasley. What he says, he's like, the truth will out. Like, that's just so cute. Um, the truth will out on these people. People will reveal themselves. Yeah. But it's like, how do you make a stand for yourself? How do you do that? Like, how do you, is that's the question you're asking? It's like, yeah, you're saying all like, yeah, love yourself, do all this, do all that, but what if you can't find the strength to do that? And I'm telling you right now, you do have that strength inside you. If not, you won't be here listening to this. There's part of you that wants to get out of where you are right now, and that's okay. And that's okay, and that's a good thing that you've recognized it, you've noticed it, you've been honest with yourself, and now you're here and you're listening to it, and it's okay. It's okay. It's absolutely okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not a failure. You're not weak. You're doing the right thing. Okay? You're pretty fucking awesome. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. I didn't know you, but I know you. I know what you've been through and what you're going through. Okay? So, first step, I always just say I can have damn. I could literally have a combination video of me just saying love yourself. Not like that, but you know what I mean. Putting yourself first. It's fine to do something. If it's like make a healthy choice, make a good choice for yourself. Make a good choice for yourself. And it might be hard or it might be like, yeah, it might be difficult, but if you take the smallest step in doing it, you'll find it gets easier. It's okay, take those small steps. Small steps. Small steps. Small steps are still steps, okay? Big or small, they are still steps in the right direction. And it's okay. And we can all, take our time. We can take our time. We can do the things, that we want to. Take your time. There's no hurry. There's no rush. It's all fine. Guys, come on. If you want to, I absolutely love Inspired Stories. They have the most beautiful positive affirmations said. If you're like totally into flowers, me, I am. I think I'm wearing flowers right now. Hey. Um, yeah, they do such beautiful things. I'll constantly on my Instagram, I'll constantly post things, some inspiring things taken from um this. If you guys want some more, I guess I can get my graphic design skills on and make something for you guys. I really want to put some artwork up and, some beautiful things. But yeah, you guys, just make it happen. Um, but yeah, just it's okay. But I feel like maybe just telling yourself first that you're worthy of love. And this, like, I was repeating this to myself this morning. Like, yeah, I was like, I'm worthy of love. Because my brain was so muffled. I couldn't understand what's going on. To say to yourself right now, I'm worthy of love. And you can shout it from the rooftops. Do it. Or you can say, I'm more than worthy of love. Don't put a limit on yourself, okay? You know, do, do your best. Do your best. I mean, do your best at it, okay? Just try. At least try it, and then you'll know. Then you'll be okay, I've done that. And it's really hard sometimes, like, oh no, like, it's so, like, you can feel so heavy, like, in being, if you are, like, feeling really heavy because you've got so much on your shoulders, I honestly recommend writing it down just so you're not carrying it around anymore. It really helps, and it helps clear out your mind to do the next step. So, okay, this is done. This is in the past, or this could be my present. I've wrote this down, and now I'm going to take the next step. It's like, I've wrote this down. Okay, right. And then you write a list. If you write a list, write down all the things that you need to do. Write that list. Say, this has happened. What's next? What's my next step? What am I going to do about this? And make smart decisions. And always set yourself up for success. Like, seriously. I'm gonna get that on a tote bag, guys. I'm gonna make merch happen. But always set yourself up for success, no matter what. Even if you set yourself up to fail, be successful at it. Failing is okay, you guys. Failing is like the greatest teacher that we all have. Okay? Do you think before in the past I've not been successful with this podcast? People say that they've failed their way to success. A lot of billionaires out there that have said that. Like, I failed my way to success. Okay, not everything's perfect. A lot of comedians, what do you think they do? They get their jokes. They go to, a club. They say the jokes. They find the ones that land. They collect it. And they go to another club, write some more, keep that one in, find the ones that land, collect it, and so on and so on. And that's how a lot of them become successful. So it's okay. There's nothing is overnight. Rome, yeah, that one in a second, was it? Come on. The universe, galaxies making it 7 days, if you believe in that. But yeah, anyway. But it's fine. You know, growth happens. We need it. We need the strength to do it. We need, you know, the right lessons. We need to be taught the right lessons at the right time. Honestly, guys, you know, it's fine. It's fine. So just take your time, take the steps that you need to take. You know, even if they're small, even if something like, okay, I'm gonna brush my eyebrows, which I don't think I've done today. That's fine. Just I'm gonna brush my eyebrows today. That's fine. I'm gonna put my hair up in a style. I don't know. I'm directing the target in this more at women. What can men do? Men, what do you do? I don't know. I'm gonna sit on my left hand. I don't know. I don't know what men do. Maybe I should. Uh, but you know, whatever it is that you know that could help you, be kind to yourself. Even if it's saying like a positive affirmation, do it because it will help you, okay? Let's have a look. I'm really like shocked. I'm like, what do men do? Damn. Um, I don't want to say anything sexist, but yeah. It's okay. It's okay to take care of yourself. 100%. 100%. And you're gonna make it. It's gonna be okay. It's okay. So these people, but my point is, my long dragged out beat around the bush point was is that once you learn to love yourself, you won't take any shit from anyone. Like you really won't. And if it's a case of like we can get lost in trying to please other people, we can actually completely lose who we are and we get stressed and depressed and just upset about ourselves. And it's just because we lost ourselves and we don't know what it is that we can do. You know, what are our talents, what are our gifts? We don't know ourselves. We can't figure out our potential because we're so caught up in trying to people please. And honestly, you're not gonna please everyone, okay? But you're gonna please some people, and they're gonna be like, you know, your good friends, and it's the ones that stick. That's fine. But you can't get on with everyone. Not everyone's gonna be your friend, and that's fine. You can't. It's just not a possible thing because there are so many different, you know, opinions, perspectives, everything. Just it's all out there. We're all not gonna get on. It's not gonna be like that Rick and Morty episode where everyone's like achieved world peace because they're all one virus. It's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be, you know, it's chaos. The world can be chaos, but it can also be beautiful. You know, there's balance. There's like yin and yang. Okay, that's you know, there's a lot of bad things in the world, but there's also a lot of good, and that creates balance. Okay, so people are dicks. Don't let those dicks into your life. Love yourself. Find that inner power within. Find it because it's yours. It's there. It's there somewhere. You just gotta find out what works for you to find it. I am teaching coaching now on Amphi, so you guys can look at that link, wherever that link is. It's in my Instagram link and on the podcast, I don't know, in description. If you want that, I can help you with a little bit more if you want like one-to-one things. I know I just ramble nonsense, but I'm actually a bloomin' qualified coach, actually a life coach. Funny. Funny. But yeah. So if you guys want help with anything, just let me know. You know, talk to me on Insta. You know, I'll put a link where you can book a class with me and we can do that. But for now, I really hope you guys find it. Find whatever that is that makes you that you know, that makes you, a warrior. Like it's like an inner warrior. You know, we need to find that thing that is going to help you, you know, reach your potential, be the best that you can be. That's what I want from you guys. I want you to recognize your worth, your value, who you are, and what you can do. for this planet, you know, or what you can contribute to the world, because there is something there. And it is incredible. Sometimes we just don't find that because, like I said, we get lost in people pleasing and, you know, people putting, you know, what is it, limits on us, making us feel like we're not good enough, like we're not worthy. They're wrong. They are so wrong. It's just that they can't see that themselves because they've never had anyone tell them that themselves, okay? So I'm going to leave that there, you guys. Thank you so much for listening. You guys are awesome. Find me on Amphi on Instagram. And I will see you guys in the next one, alright?